Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Stellaris Strategy and Tactics, episode 20, with the Voxen Nursery. And as you can see, we have carved ourselves out a pretty healthy chunk of space here. I do want to carve out this nice little chunk here, and prefer it if they would stop carving out chunks themselves, so that it's not so expensive for me to take. So inconsiderate. So yeah, a couple of more things here. I realize we are way under our starbase capacity here. This is a fine place to build one, just to patch up some of the holes we got sitting around here. Got one cooking over there. Is Zelmadrax? Yeah, Zelmadrax got a full boat here. Michael doesn't have one. Michael needs one. We're starting to up our ante there. We might as well do something nice for it. I do want a proper starbase at all of my core worlds. So there you go. That should account for our 4 gap that we have in our starbase capacity.
Construction complete.
Yep, 4 new ones coming online. Yeah, our construction ship here is about to finish itself up. And are we about to finish our colony? We are about to finish our colony ship at about the same time we're about to finish our habitat.
Complete.
There we go.
Technological acquisition successful.
This will be a wonderful unveiling. Do we want cruisers at this point? We kind of do. Because I do have an experimental build that I want to do with that involves strike craft and cruisers. It's not. I'm calling it that. It's experimental. There's no way around it. Although I don't want to pass up advanced destroyer hulls, so I'm actually going to deviate to do those. Habitat complete. We have completed construction of our first habitat and is finally ready for a colony vessel to make landfall on a world we are created. Excellent. So, there's our colony ship. Colonize planet. That's what I'm talking about. Now here, it really doesn't matter where we do it because we're not really banking on adjacency bonuses. So I'm just going to stick you right here. No. Nursery 1. We are going to call these all the nurseries.
Technological acquisition successful.
Now, we do have to wait for it to finish colonizing and cooking here. But that's okay. We've got all the techs involved with that. Serenity Manifest and high-pitched beeping. Yeah, I could see you two being at odds with each other. Okay, starbase capacity 2, civic slots +1, primary nexus. Ooh, I think we just crossed the threshold here. Civic slots. Thank you. Did the Daykeepers go to war with the Iris? Because they're starting to get picked apart a little bit. I am not seeing the Arists.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated. Construction complete.
All right, first, and the artificers. Boy, everyone's getting tense. Before, everyone was becoming all buddy, and now everyone's at each other's throats. Tisk, tisk, tisk. You youngsters do not know how to behave. That is no way we do things around here. We must care. Sharing and caring. That's the way things work. Yeah, once this nursery finishes, then I will show you why they are so good for rogue servitors. They are so freaking good for them. Is there something that's draining our influence here? No? No.
Construction complete.
Servitor morale is high, which is, I mean, it's been high for ages, so I don't know what the dealio is. The matriarch. Well, don't nibble on us. We're not for eating. We probably do smell bad. We probably smell like disinfectants. The kinder contraptions are very, very concerned about keeping everything clean. So, yeah, you'd be like eating a pail of bleach. Probably not a good idea. And baby powder. You might smell good, but it ain't gonna taste good. Now, have we come across any additional techs that have allowed us to pick up some of? Yeah, Colossus Project, we need Titans. Master Builders, we need 0-point power. Galactic Wonders, we need Mega Engineerings. Yeah, so we don't... These four are like the real juicy ones. These are kind of what I'm saving myself for. My slots for, that is. But we need the techs for them. But I'd say we're rocking down the tech tree at an appreciable level here. And we're rocking our minerals at an appreciable level too. Holy crap. That's a lot of minerals. I think for our new Civic, once we get that, we're going to take the zero waste protocols to cut down on consumer goods costs. Because, well, that's a big thing with them. Ion disruptors, excellent. Okay, what do we have here? We could do experimental subspace navigation. That is a possibility. Oh, there's our 0-point reactor. What does 0-point reactor get us again? I need to remind myself. 0-point. Master Builders. Oh, and habitats get more space. Yeah, we want Master Builders. Megastructure build speed plus 50%. Oh, yeah. I think we're going to go for that tech, and then we are going to spend our slot on that. So 0-point reactor, if only for the unlocks. Who is migrating? Curiosity with the hegemony and... Who the heck is the hegemony of Carlox? Must have been some rebels or something. The Republic of Pollen Cloud? What? The Sam heck are you guys? Oh, you guys must have been, yeah, you got ideologed away from the first verse, thanks to the Utopian Accord. Man, these guys are, they're coming back into their own. Can we re-rival you yet? No? No. They're still pathetic. Yeah, I got nothing to declare on them for. I'd love to come kick your butt, but... I mean, I could just make some claims and come take a bite out of crime here, but I got bigger fish to fry. Alright, yeah, let's just keep on stacking it up with Michael. We got one more slot over here. Yeah, and as we continue building up our minerals, we can start firing these a lot faster, and they'll eventually catch up with our influence creation, because they do cost that. a good chunk of that. And even that 0 point, that extra ascension perk isn't going to make that any cheaper. Oh, can we buy? Yeah, we'd love to donate. Yes, we definitely want to pay 500 energy for 50 influence, because influence is more valuable to us at the moment.
Systems.
One of the wonderful reasons why you always want to butter up to the artisan troop, no matter who you're playing. I mean, aside from the ones that can't talk to them, like the Devouring Swarm, you definitely want to say hi, because they are worth it. They are very worth it. Do we want our main world here? You know, one other thing that we could do is look for old what's it? Not that. The old spare parts depots that we no longer want. Like this thing. Oh, it's an energy grid. Never mind. Do we have an old spare parts depot on here that's just obsolete? That's an energy grid. Which, by the way, is receiving crazy amounts of bonuses from its just base +2. Department of Equestration. I did put the animal laboratory on there. We've got you on here. That's an energy grid. Well, you know what? We don't need this thing anymore because of how much excess food we're making. So, you get an art monument. And you're still actually making use of yours, so I'm not going to rip that out. You are, yeah. Aha! Unit assembly plant. Art monument. Oh no, I don't want to stomp on 2 of those. I do want to stomp on it though. We'll put that into place. I did do the, yeah, I did. Okay. So those will spike my unity even higher, those art monuments. Let's check, see how these guys are all done. Resource reprocessors. Yeah, where possible, do these. And then where not possible, anchorages. Yeah, we could do a defense grid supercomputer here. That works, because those will eventually support some defensive units. It might not look at that we might be needing any defensive units, but we may be. Alright, hull points for them. Get starbase upgrade cost and speed. That's really good. That's better than anything else there. I'll take the longer tech. Thank you very much. Plus it fits. It fits. And you guys got to build up your things before I can do that. One other thing I do want to do here.
Communications alert.
Wow. Okay. I've got spare one of those, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Well, that just catapulted us to much closer to one of those. And yeah, we got 3 constructor ships.
Complete.
Well, I think you're going to be building some more for us up here in just a moment. I was going to start building something else, but I got a little distracted.
Diplomatic alert. Supranational federal.
Ooh, all right. Well, I was about to say the Great Curiosity, that's going to make them a little bit more, because now I'm going to be dragging a Federation into the war when I next go to war with them, and I am going to be going to war with them. When is my thing up with them? Because I do want to take that last little patch. Even if there's no things, when's the truce up? Truce is up 2298. So couple of years. Let's make some claims on that. Actually, no, there was a few things that we wanted to... there was a technology that I wanted to get that reduced the cost of claims further. If at all possible, let's do that.
Diplomatic alert. Military confrontation detected.
I'm surprised it took them that long to for somebody to form a federation. And it wasn't even the Federation builders that formed it. They did not build the Federation, the lazy bums. Ah, the Infinity Machine. Ooh. Some hostiles there. Artificers started to integrate. Okay. Yeah, you integrate. That's fine. You do your thing. You know what? I think we're going to come say hi to these guys. Just have a little fun with them. See what we can see. See what we can get. Alright, yeah. Now we have to take this one. I don't want to form a federation. I have no intention of doing that. But to get access to these... This one, unity output increase per unique strategic resource, that's a good one right there. Machine mod points, we're not going to bother machine modding ourselves again. That's going to be way too expensive. We would basically just never be doing that again. Might as well queue these up. Oop, not quite. Oh, we're getting there.
Planetary surface settlement established.
Excellent. Nursery 1. Aw, so cute. So wonderful. Now, we do have this thing here. Now, we could build more bots here, but no, that's not what that is not what this is for. This is for these guys. We are actually going to be migrating away all of the Voxen kits from here. Or at least as many of them as we can. I don't know if we're going to be able to empty the planet, but we can try. Oh, we're close. No, we can empty the planet. Excellent. We have emptied the planet. And filled the nursery. Because, yes, I know this area is a good place for them. First off, the nurseries, these are always 100% habitability for all species. Doesn't matter which race, doesn't matter at all. So they're actually going to be happier on the habitat than on here. Secondly, we can't do much with the with here. Can we replace you with No, not really. Yeah, and we've already filled that up with that. So, you know what, we'll just keep you as is. That's fine. But what we do want to do now is we can now turn this place into we can actually start fleshing it out with more of our bots. And actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you a little trick here. I kind of demonstrated it once before, but this is a way that we can sort of backfill in stuff and build our population a lot faster. Now, repeatedly doing this takes some micro, but I'll show you the first end of the micro before we end our episode here. So what we would do here is we take one of our bots, let's say one of you, resettle you to the plush toy testing facility. Bring you on here. Now on here, we now start building a new pop, in this case a safety SAM. And then down here, we start building, oh, let's just do a mining network down here. And essentially what we do is we harvest one person from every single world, plus start building a proper person here, if I had the minerals for it. Start building a proper person here, and that way we start constructing many of our bots at the same time, because you can only build one at a time per planet, but this gets around that by doing that. Now you have to pay a premium for moving them, but we've got energy to burn. So that is basically how we're going to be doing this, once I get a couple more ticks in here. Now, the Riggin... Oh, it's about time we met you guys. Jeez. So that's another one that I've been wanting to trade with. Riggin, where are you? Yes, I'd gladly trade away some, actually, of my food. Trade our food. 100 food for... Oh wait, no, we don't want... Interesting. We want to trade 4 minerals, and we want to trade away 100 food for 50 minerals. And now you have a chance of buying their strategic resource, which we probably will do even if we don't necessarily need it, because that'll give us more unity percentage. And now we can finally do something with all that excess food and give ourselves a plus 50 minerals. I swear, those... It took us too long to find them. Ooh. Wait, favorable alliances. Are there 2 different... No, it's all one. It is all one. So I'm going to be facing 3 empires if I go after the curiosities. Still tempted. Still very tempted. Because we actually, before we end the episode here, let's do our update to our wooden spoon here because of our techs that we got. So no longer are we going to be farting around with plasma. We're going to be farting around with proton launchers. Now, despite their names... These guys do not, these are not projectiles. They cannot be shot down. But like plasmas, they do heaps of armor and hull damage and not so much against the shields. They also have terrible tracking, but really good accuracy. Again, they're siege weapons. So that's kind of what we want them to do. Now, one of the other aspects of doing that is they have a really long range, so we actually want them to be firing at artillery range. That kind of brings these lasers out of sorts. They don't really do much for us now. The lasers will not be able to reach when the ship is sitting at longer range. So we're actually going to sort of repurpose them. We're actually going to give them a different stern here. We're not going to do the picket stern because the picket is taken care of by our corvette. We're going to do the interceptor stern for the small slots, and we're going to do disruptors. If corvettes or anything comes too close to them, their disruptors will zap them. And get in some good damage without having to worry about wearing down the shields or armor or what have you. And of course we want them to have the most accuracy they can possibly have. So wooden spoons, there you go. That's why we wanted to go that route for these two. Alright folks, so if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!